Okay, so I've got to tell you a funny story about that 69 Beetle up there. So when I went to college, I rolled up to a college campus in my VW Beetle. So it was white. I grew up in San Diego, went to college at a small Catholic school in San Francisco, the University of San Francisco. Roll up. There were not a lot of Southern California people at that school at the time, and hilarious. Rolled up in that thing in college. Now my son is in college, bought that Beetle, fixed it up, and he's got that down in San Diego now. He's going to school down there, and I think that's Wind and Sea in La Jolla, where he's going surfing. He's got the racks on it. Anyways, father-son combo. Love it. All right, let's jump into your build funnel. This is really important. I'm talking with a lot of executive coaches, Vistage Chairs about this. We all have this funnel, and it's really important to understand your funnel, own it, and know all the nuances of each of the pieces of your funnel. At the top of your funnel is, and this is a build funnel, this is not just your sales funnel the way I define it. At the top of your funnel is you got to get attention. So when you're building a business and trying to obviously get clients and so forth, you've got to get attention. Top of the funnel. And there are very unique ways to do that. I'm going to explain that in a second here. Then once you get attention from people that they even know that you exist, you've got to be interesting, doing interesting things to pull them in to want to learn more about what's going on with you. And when you do those two things the right way, you get engagement. And this is people interacting with you in certain areas. I'll show you that in a minute. And then once you have that going on, it's the conversion phase. And this is converting people all along the way. And so here's what this looks like. First of all, attention, you get it with the content you're putting out there. And the content's got to be content where you're helping people, right? So it's content. This is the marketing of your business when you're going out there. And a lot of executive coaches, Vistage Chairs, everybody's selling because they have to at some level. Very few are marketing, but you got to market your practice. And it just goes along with the selling, because as you're selling, asking people to do things, you're marketing and building, rapport, trust, all those things. So content is where you get attention. Events, I love LinkedIn events. You've got LinkedIn Live, LinkedIn events. These are free tools on LinkedIn. Integrate with Zoom. So doing events, a monthly virtual, webinar, LinkedIn Live is awesome. It's an underutilized tool on LinkedIn. It's great. And then, and events are designed to build rapport, get attention, all those things, be the authority. And then you've got campaigns. We all, these are outreach campaigns, whether they're LinkedIn campaigns, email campaigns. You're getting attention by being out there saying, hey, here I am. So that's how you get attention. A lot of nuance behind that, but those are the the kind of headers of getting attention. Then you've got to be interesting, and where you get interest is interesting content. So as you're marketing, you're guiding, teaching, helping with interesting content. This is content that your constituents care about, and it's not constantly sharing other people's content. If you're just always pushing out, go read this article, check this out, here's a top 10 list, nobody cares about that. It's got to be original content from you, positioning you as the authority and getting it out there in front of your constituents. And when you do this, you're building relationships. It's really the key here is you can't slam people. You've got to build relationships, fill the pipeline, and nurture those relationships. Engagement. Okay, engagement comes from signups to your event. You're doing these LinkedIn events, LinkedIn webinars. We have a lot of these great events going on with clients, and people are signing up, expressing interest. Engagement, very important. Attendees to your events. Obviously, people that are attending the event, because people sign up, maybe they don't always attend, life happens, but both signups and attendees, two different categories, both engagement you can follow up on. Opens, clicks of your emails. Do you have an email process going on where you are constantly gathering emails, getting those emails into your distribution platform, and nurturing with email. Email is really important. And in a sense, it's a lost art because everyone has one. People poo-poo it. Email is great done right. But open clicks with emails, very important. Are you looking at those? Who are those people that are clicking on links you have in your email and so forth? Obviously, inbox, whether it's your email inbox, if you're doing outbound campaigns on LinkedIn, are people falling into your inbox? Who are those people? What's going on? And this is all about engagement. So engagement comes from a lot of different areas. And then conversion. So this is where, as you get the engagement, certainly people fall into your inbox from outreach campaigns, emails. Hopefully you're responding to those people in a timely way, but also all these other areas of engagement. There's ways to follow up, and you're wanting to convert to your call to action. Mine is a Zoom call. I want to get on a Zoom. And so, this is conversion. How are you converting? There's art and a science to converting just to get somebody on a Zoom call. And you're managing your pipeline as part of conversion. So you got to be organized, time block, do all the things necessary, manage your pipeline, know where your pipeline is, know who's in your pipeline, and then obviously closing the business. This is a big deal, the conversion phase. And if you're disorganized here, it's going to be problematic. So really got to get a handle on that. And then this is what I say when it comes to how you're going to thrive is you've got to make prospecting just a part of your identity. You just do it every week. I'm not talking about doing it all day long. People actually got to, work in the business, but this is working on your business when you're, especially if you're a solopreneur, executive coach, Vistage Chair, you've got to be organized and block out time and make prospecting a part of your identity. Just something that you do every week. It's what you do. Time block, very important. Be organized, goes without saying. Build and nurture your relationships. Building a practice where you're asking people to pay you, you're providing a service, we all know it's friggin' hard. There's 2.6 million executive coaches on LinkedIn. Competition is fierce. Winners are winning, but they win because they do it the right way and they're executing. So, and they're building relationships and filling the pipeline. Have a process. You can't take a minute to try to figure things out and flop around. Game over, because especially if you're needing to get clients to pay the bills and so forth. Have a process, make sure it's airtight, and then repeat it and never stop. And this is a big component of success. So hope this all helps. Thanks.